in a real sense, you're an occupancy improvement tool, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Because there are two ways to improve occupancy. One is to move more residents in,
Mhm.
and the other is to extend the length of stay for residents that are already there.
Yeah. So one of the things that we do, so going back to the premise of what Fin does, is that with every interaction, we're recording the behaviors that are observed, and then we're supplementing those behaviors with passive sensor data, the signals that tell us how someone is physically doing. So we've got both the emotional state and the environmental state. And so when we pump that through our algorithms, and the machine learning spits out when someone is at risk based on a deviation from what the expected normal is for that individual, that creates a workflow in the background to the staff. We believe that we can have better health outcomes with the residents. We believe we can create better work-life balance with our employees, and we believe we can better engage the families. So it's a win-win-win all around.
Talk to me about work-life balance for team members.
Yeah, so one of the things that we can do, and we interpret how our residents are behaving, is we can start to correlate those behaviors with the interactions that they've had with staff. We can identify points of friction between individual residents and the staff members, but we also give that staff member a voice. So the best members, the best team members are the ones they intuitively understand the residents. We're giving them a voice, a way to record what's in their heads and pass it along to management so that action can be taken.
And then what about, talk to me about interactions with family members?
Yeah, so Fin has got a family application we call Fin Companion. And a lot of the information that we're gathering about our residents, the residents' well-being, we pass along to the family. The biggest challenge families have, especially when they're geographically separated, is feeling involved, feeling that they're informed about their loved one in the community. We pass along not only the information about the community, as you would expect, but about the well-being of the individual resident. Are they eating well? Are they sleeping? What does the care plan look like today? We're giving them a visibility into the day-to-day life and wellness of the person that they care for.
Cool, cool. So ultimately, it's a win-win-win for everybody.
It is. We believe it is. We believe that it's an ecosystem, right? Caring for seniors is a team sport. You have to engage all members of that ecosystem equally and transparently to really drive outcomes, not only for the community and the resident, but for anyone involved.
We've talked about this great tool, and I'm going to tell you one of the things that I'm sort of worried about right now is honestly, it sounds too good to be true, and which means it probably, I know it worked, but it also means it's going to cost me a small fortune. What's it cost?
FinCare is free to the communities. It costs nothing.
Okay, what's the catch?
The catch is that we monetize the family application companion. We charge the family the equivalent of a cup of coffee a month to have insight into their loved ones, how they're doing, what they're doing, who they're interacting with. Medical POA will actually receive an invitation and informing them of Fin Companion. They can go to the App Store. They can sign up for it directly from there. And as soon as the credentials are provided, they can actually start seeing information about the residents' well-being and their care service and everything else that's associated with it.